Imagine a time before money existed. How would you get what you needed? Long ago, people relied on a system called bartering. Bartering is the direct exchange of goods and services. For example, a farmer might trade a basket of chickens for a blacksmith's tools. This system worked well for small communities. Everyone knew what they had and what they needed. However, bartering had its limitations. Imagine trying to trade a cow for a loaf of bread. It wasn't always easy to find someone who wanted what you had. Plus, not all goods were equally valuable or durable. A cow is much harder to transport and store than a loaf of bread. As communities grew and trade expanded, people needed a more efficient system. They needed something that represented value consistently. This need paved the way for the development of currency. The earliest forms of currency were often objects found in nature. Shells, beads, and even livestock were used as mediums of exchange. These early currencies, while simple, represented a significant step forward. They were more portable and divisible than bartering goods. Around 700 BC, the Lydians minted the first standardized coins. These coins were made of precious metals like gold and silver. They had a standard weight and were stamped with the seal of the issuing authority. Coins were revolutionary. They provided a durable, recognizable, and widely accepted form of currency. Paper money emerged centuries later in China. Initially, it represented a promise to pay the bearer in a certain amount of gold or silver. Over time, paper money became a currency in its own right. The history of currency is intertwined with major historical events. The Industrial Revolution, for instance, led to the rise of paper money and complex financial systems. Governments began to play a larger role in regulating currencies, establishing central banks and setting monetary policies. The 20th century witnessed significant shifts in the global monetary system. The gold standard, which pegged the value of currencies to gold, was abandoned. We moved towards a system of floating exchange rates where currency values are determined by market forces. Today we use a variety of currencies around the world. The US dollar, the euro, the Japanese yen are just a few examples. The value of a currency is determined by its exchange rate, which is the rate at which one currency can be exchanged for another. Exchange rates fluctuate constantly based on factors like supply and demand, economic performance, and political stability. For example, if a country experiences strong economic growth, its currency may appreciate in value. Understanding exchange rates is essential for international trade, travel, and investment. It allows us to compare prices across borders and make informed financial decisions.